This video will cover SalesSpark user settings. There are several different settings that each individual user can set to optimize SalesSpark for them, and we will cover those. Within SalesSpark, go down to the bottom menu and go to App Settings. You'll already be on SalesSpark Users. You can open up your user record, and then you'll see a few things here, like auto signature. So when you send an email through either the send email from a contact or through a sequence, it can automatically add your signature to the bottom so you don't have to type it every time. Here you can put that in, you can put in images, you can link them, anything you want here, like a regular signature in your Outlook, for example. Down here is an option to enable click tracking in my signature. If you do have any links in your signature to your website or to your LinkedIn profile, for example, do you want any clicks on those to count towards the total amount of clicks on that email? If you do, switch this to yes, and it'll count those as clicks in your email. If you don't want to count your signature, just leave it on no. At the bottom are working hours. In sequences, you can tell it to set all the actions to only happen during business hours if you'd like, and these are where those hours come from. So set these to what time you may come into work and what time you leave, maybe a little bit after you come in and a little before you leave, so nothing goes out right at the times that you get in or right at the times you're normally leaving. In addition to these settings, there's a tab up here for monitoring. There's nothing to set here, but they do give you just a few details you might want to know. The first is last email sync. This shows the date and time of the last time an email was sent or received. And the second is last sync info. The in represents inbound, so that's everything inside of this is inbound, which includes replies, opens, bounces, or any errors or issues, warnings, anything like that. And then out includes outbound, so that would be sent emails. Most recent email sync date is when the last time that information was actually synced during one of those sync windows. SalesSpark enabled. This determines whether the user can send emails or not through SalesSpark. If it is set to no, then the mailbox will no longer be synced. If this is done and it needs to be re-enabled, just switch it here and then have them follow the steps to re-enable their mailbox sync. And then status, reason, and status. These are the dynamic, inactive, active settings. Changing these don't affect the user. They will still be able to use SalesSpark even if you change these values. And that's all on the user settings.